The Morristown Colonial softball team faced off against the Mendham Minutemen on April 20th, 2016. Jenna Stiesi was on the mound for the Colonials. On the first pitch of the game, Stiesi hits the batter. Then, a bunt single puts the Colonials in a tough position, 2 on and no outs. Despite the predicament, Morristown's defense holds and gets 2 straight force outs at third. Then a grounder to third ends the inning with no runs scored. In the bottom half of the inning, the first runner-up goes down. Then Ada Patterson gets a bunt single, and on the error, she advances to second. A wild pitch moves Patterson to third. Meghan Acampora rips one into center field and puts the first run across the plate. Acampora advances to second on the ground out. But then Mendham gets the strikeout and Morristown stays at 1 run. The second inning starts with an error at second base. Then, after a force out at second, Stiesi allows another base hit. Powering back though, after another ground out, the Colonials get the final out on a dropped third strike. In the bottom of the second, the Colonials pick up another base hit. But after a bunt and another out, Mendham gets the strikeout and keeps the deficit at 1. In the third, Stiesi gets into a jam, and once the Minutemen bunt, there's 1 out with 2 runners in scoring position. Then a ground out to shortstop scores a run, tying up the game. Patterson gets the last out with an easy grounder coming right into her glove. In the bottom of the third, with 1 out and 1 on, Acampora pops out and Patterson gets caught in a rundown. With 2 outs in the top of the fourth, the Minutemen steal and get in safely. After another steal, Stiesi walks a batter, and it seemed like the Minutemen might take the lead. But Stiesi makes up for her mistake and gets another strikeout, getting out of the inning with no runs scored. Morristown starts off the bottom of the inning with a clean double. A grounder advances the runner to third. Then a lofting pop-up goes into shallow center field and drops in between all of the Minutemen players, and a run scores on the error. But the inning ends on a double play, and the Minutemen keep the score 2-1 Colonials. In the fifth, the Minutemen go 1-2-3. After a scoreless bottom half, the Colonials stay strong on defense and Stiesi gets 2 more strikeouts. Now into the bottom of the sixth, it became obvious that the game was a battle of pitchers, with the Minutemen getting a couple more strikeouts of their own and keeping the score exactly the same. Looking to put away the game, Stiesi gets the first 2 batters to ground out to second. Morristown's coach comes out to tell his pitcher how to approach the potential final batter. However, when the third batter hits another grounder, the ball takes a bad hop and a runner gets onto first base. With a rally started, the Minutemen celebrate after Stiesi's wild pitch advances the runner into scoring position. The next batter hits the ball hard to short, and Morristown throws it away. A run scores on the error, and the game is tied 2-2. A steal and a walk put runners on first and third, and it seemed like Mendham might take the lead. However, Stiesi is able to get the next batter to ground out, and the game goes to the bottom of the seventh. The Colonials can't get anything going in the bottom half, so the game will go to extras. With 2 outs and a runner on, Mendham hopes to get someone into scoring position. On a dribbling grounder, it seemed like the runner might get in safely. However, there was a very controversial call, and while it seemed like the runner was safe, the umpire calls her out, and Morristown gets out of the top of the 8th safely. The first batter up gets a base hit. Then, a bunt advances her to second. However, a blooping pop-up to shortstop cannot advance her to third, and now with 2 outs, Patterson comes up to the plate. She rips the ball hard through the hole, but Jackie Sobel decides to stay on third, and Ada advances to second on the throw home. Now with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position, Acampora hits another one into center field, scoring Sobel and giving the Colonials the walk-off 3-2 win. Despite many errors on Morristown's side, they were able to come away with a nail-biting victory. Come support the Colonials against Whippany Park High School at Whippany Park High School this Saturday at 1 p.m. in a Morris County tournament game.